Welcome to Petaflag. In this video, you will understand whether Python is a scripting language or programming language. To get a clarity, you need to understand some basics of the computer. A computer is designed to understand zeros and ones. Zero is called as a bit and one is called as a bit. The combination of 8 bits is called as 1 byte. The computer converts all the numbers from 0 to 9 and every capital alphabet from A to Z and every small alphabet from A to Z and every special character present in the keyboard to 8 bits of zeros and ones. These are the bytecode of all the numbers from 0 to 9. These are the bytecode of all the uppercase or capital alphabet letters from A to Z. These are the bytecode of all the lowercase or small alphabet letters from A to Z. These are the bytecode of all the special characters available in the keyboard. Machine language is a programming language written using bytecode. The computer can understand the bytecode directly and process the instruction mentioned in the program. Machine language is called as low-level language. All the programming languages written using human-readable English words are called as high-level languages. Some of the examples of high-level programming languages are BASIC, Fortran, C, C++, Java, Python, JavaScript. The problem with high-level languages is that computer cannot understand the high-level languages directly. To make the computer understand the high-level languages, the programs written using English words must be converted to bytecode or machine code. The process of converting the human readable English words to bytecode or machine language is called as compilation. The software created for the compilation of high-level programs to low-level programs is called as compiler. Every programming language has its own compiler. The compiler of one programming language cannot be used for other programming language. For example, we cannot use the C programming language compiler to compile Java programming language. Let's understand the execution of a programming language. To execute the logics developed in the program by the computer, we need to execute the program. To execute a program, the program must be compiled first using the compiler software. The compiler software read the entire program code and convert the entire program code to machine bytecode successfully only if the program doesn't contain any errors. Once the program is compiled successfully, the machine code is submitted for execution to the computer. Computer processes all the instructions specified in the program and finally returns the output of the program to the end user. If the program submitted for compilation contains any errors, then the compilation fails and the error will be displayed to the programmer who submitted the program for compilation. One thing we should remember that the programmer cannot submit the program for execution to the computer until the program is compiled successfully without any errors. Let's understand the execution of a scripting language. Scripting language are also high-level languages written using human-readable English words and special characters. Python, JavaScript, PHP, Ruby, Perl, Bash shell scripting are the examples of scripting languages. Like a programming language, a scripting language need not to be compiled first prior to execution. The developer can submit the script directly to the computer for execution. For the script, the compilation takes place during the execution of the script, not before the execution of the script. Once the script is developed, the developer submits the script for execution. During the execution, a software called interpreter participates during the runtime. The interpreter takes one line at a time from the script from top to bottom and converts the consumed line to machine code, and the machine code is submitted to the computer for execution. The computer processes the instructions and saves the temporary output in the memory. The interpreter starts taking the next line from the script and repeat the same process until the last line of the script. After the execution of the last line from the script, the final output will be displayed to the user. Let's understand what happens if the script submitted for execution has any error. Let's assume the below scenario. The programmer submitted the script for execution. The interpreter took the first line from the script and executed the first line successfully without any errors. Post the first line execution, the interpreter took the second line from the script and executed the second line without any errors. Post the second line execution, the interpreter took the third line from the script and tried to convert the script to machine code. But an error is found in the third line of the script. As the interpreter is unable to convert the third line of the script to machine code for execution, the script execution is stopped in the computer and the error message is displayed to the user. Due to stopping of execution in the computer, the interpreter will not try to read any more line from the script. Now, the programmer should understand the reason for the error and identify the error in the script. The bug must be fixed and the corrected script must be resubmitted for execution to the computer. When the script is resubmitted for execution, the interpreter starts executing the script from the first line again and continues the execution in cycles till the last line of the script. If the interpreter again finds any error at any different line of the script, the execution stops again and the error will be displayed to the user. The programmer must fix the error again and resubmit the script for execution. This repeated script failures and the repeated bug fixes and repeated re-execution of the script continues until all the errors of the script are resolved. Let's understand the primary difference between programming language and scripting language. In case of programming language, all the errors of the program are fixed at once during the compilation of the program. Once the compilation is successful without any errors, then only the compiled code is submitted for execution. The compiled code will be executed by the computer in a single execution and the final output will be displayed to the developer. Multiple execution cycles will not happen like a script in case of programming language. In case of a scripting language, the script is submitted for execution by the developer without compilation. The compilation takes place line by line during the runtime by the interpreter. The execution of the complete script takes place through multiple cycles and the final output will be displayed to the developer. In case of any error, the errors should be fixed by the developer and resubmit the script for execution. In case of multiple errors in multiple lines of the script fails again and again at each error line and the developer must fix the error and resubmit the script again and again. This repeated resubmission, repeated script execution, and repeated error fix continues until the last line of the script. Once the script is executed successfully till the last line, the script will run without any errors and failures during the future executions. Let's come to the conclusion. Python is a scripting language by default. Python scripts are saved with the file extension .py. When Python script is executed, Python interpreter is involved during the execution. Python interpreter converts the Python code to bytecode line by line from top to bottom of the script. The bytecode is executed by the computer and the output is stored in the memory. The interpreter repeats the process of taking the next line from the script and convert the bytecode and submit the bytecode to the computer. After the execution of the last line in the script, the final output will be returned to the user. Python is also a programming language. Let's understand how. By using some external compilers, the complete Python script can be manually converted to bytecode. The file created with the bytecode will have the file extension .pyc. Programmer need to submit the .pyc file to the computer for execution. The computer executes all the instructions from .pyc file and return the final output to the user. During the execution of .pyc file, Python interpreter involvement will not be there and the execution will not happen through multiple cycles like a script. In this approach, Python is executed as a programming language. Hence, Python is a scripting language and also can behave as a programming language. Thank you for watching this video. If you are happy with the learning in this video, please like and share this video to your friends and relatives who need this learning. Do not forget to subscribe our channel and press the bell icon to get updates on our upcoming videos.